Hello everybody, my name is Adam and welcome to Dark Souls 3. I'll start a new game here and see you, I'll cut out my character creation and see you after that. See ya.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones. When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital. Yon the giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
And welcome to the Cemetery of Ash. This is our grave here. It's funny we didn't actually climb out of the grave, it's like the ash manifested itself into a body. I like that. Pretty neat. These notes are all just tutorial things. As you can see, I started as a knight. I was kind of on the fence about it. I was going to be deprived and sort of let you guys decide what I should be, but since I don't really have too many regular watchers, I just figured I'd do it my own way. I'm going to be a strength dex, so I can make use of a lot of the weapons. But yeah, it should be fun. That opening cutscene, by the way, I'd like, if anybody watching is into the lore and everything, I'd like to discuss a lot of that, because if it's the bell that awoke the Ashen One and the Lords, it sort of means a lot of different things. Like, well, I'll bring them up as we come up to them, but... And this, I thought was cool. Kind of looks like Oscar Vestora with a shield and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's the same symbol. From what I remember, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Whoops. Kinda didn't expect that guy to hit me with the arrow over there. Okay. I was gonna say, R1 behind their back is a, yeah, critical back attack. And parrying does even more damage if you parry their attack. I'll try that up here. Oh. Whoops. Okay, I gotta get my bearings. Hang on. Come at me, bro. There. Alright. It's been a while since I've been parrying, as you can see. But there's something cool over here. I highly recommend. I don't think there's any reason why it's here though. It's just a convenient place. Missed me. This guy gives you, well, not only a boss upgrade material, but, whoops, looking through the world there, but yeah, if he staggers, you can get a critical on his face. But what I was saying is he gives you a boss upgrade material, and he gives you like 4,000 souls, so pretty sweet to get at the beginning. Oops. Pretty easy to do unless you're deprived, and it's kind of difficult. Even shitty armor is better than no armor. Titanite scale. Alright, yeah, see I got 4152 now in my souls. And if you're wondering, I took the gold coin as my starting gift, because I want to see if I can get some cool armor from the Lothric Knights. Even just their chest plate would be cool until I get the mirror set. But friggin' vistas in this game. This isn't even a wicked one. We're headed up that way. Yeah. But things to do first. Like, for instance, rest and get my Estus back before we go for this boss. You know, hopefully I won't need it, but yeah. Scrubs. Titanite shard. I will be going over all the lore and stuff through the items, but I just want to get to Firelink before I do any of that. Actually, maybe I will get some of the stuff out of the way, so spreads out some of the knocking. Get to more action. Come on. Oh, come on. That should have worked. And a kick, yeah. See ya. Anyway, that was fun. Fading soul and a firebomb. Head this away and fight our first boss. Am I ready? Let me see if I have a weapon skill here. Stance, normal. It's kind of lame. What's this like in two-handed? Nah, I'll just do one-handed. You are a scabbard no longer. Miss me, now you gotta kiss me. See, it looks like you should be able to do a critical there, but you can't. All you gotta worry about is dodging when he goes like that, but otherwise it's really easy. Go behind him and find a swing and the fight's over. See ya! I actually meant to do this, but it's all good. Coiled sword. Remember to actually light this, since I don't sometimes. Okay, let's do some of this stuff. The undead treasure these dull green yellow flask, filled with Estus at bonfires. The journey of an undead has always traced the bonfires, and no journey of import has been made without an Estus flask. They are actually green when they don't have Estus in them. Quite befitting of an unkindled. Ashen Estus flask turns bonfires heat cold. Explodes, okay. Biscuit and filled with black powder. Fire damage differs from physical damage. Duh. Effective against creatures of flesh, beasts, other foes that might have naturally caused to fear the flame. Okay, yeah. That's not important. Rich man loses money, gets doubled, and loses it all again, hoping to get it again, but he doesn't. Dark sign is a sign of an undead. Every undead has it. Yeah. Keep dying, lose your mind, turn hollow. It's the nature of the curse, everybody knows about that. Beware of fickle use, okay. The way of white is kind of important. It's like a religion about Gwyn to keep the flame lit and stuff. Although they've kind of lost their way. They just sort of hunt down undead now. Yeah. Yeah, the crystal lizards, the reason they grew like that is they consumed souls. This restores the bonfire's power and lets us travel. It is only given to chosen ash. Actually, is there anything on these? Not really. Low ranking. Blah blah blah. Yeah, just basic hefty armor. Nothing cool. Because this is the PlayStation software recording, there might be random cuts that I do just to make sure that the video doesn't cut at 15 minutes and then lose footage. And this is going to be one of them. Here's an example. Alright, did you notice that little clip? You might have with the movement of the sparks and the cape and stuff. But anyway, broken straight sword, okay. They shouldn't be too noticeable. I'll try to make them as unnoticeable as possible, but just letting you know that they will be there occasionally. And I'll be playing in long stretches and just adding the outros in later, so yeah, I might not stop and like say goodbye and, you know, do a jump for joy or something at the end of each one. Might be just a spot where like I'm walking or something and then I fade out and come back in the next room or something. We'll see how it goes. You can only do so much without a computer. Where is he? Come on, man. Uh-oh. Come on now. You're supposed to do your thrust off the edge. Let's go. Come on, bro. Wow. It'll work here, though. Goodbye. Wow. The wave almost made me step off. That was crazy. East-west shield. So yeah, if you don't want to fight him at this low level, you can just make him fly off like that. It works almost every time. And if you want the items, just do this. Quit game. Let's see it. Uchigatana. So yeah, if you're a dex person, you might want to use this. Got some bleed on it. Need 16 dex, 11 strength. Yeah. I like the stuff he gave us. The armor. My sixth sense warned me of danger, and I danced between flurries of blades, unscathed, but alas, my clothes went to tatters. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Now. Embrino. Oh man, I was an idiot. I should have come over here first. Because there's a jump you can make, and a lot of people think it's a bug, but it clearly is not a bug to me, and I'll show you why. I think that, or I believe I know that, but we'll see. Anyway. It just doesn't make sense for it to be the bug. A lot of people might think it is because it's hard to make the jump, but it's supposed to be a hard jump to make. Respect. Soul of a deserted corpse. Alright. Yeah, this jump here. I might need to take my armor off. Any Dark Souls player would have tried to make this jump. Fuck. There. Anyway, this isn't the reason why I think it's purposed, why it's on purpose, but I'll show you in a second. First of all, there's no access to the ladder there, so you can't kick it down. So you might be like, oh yeah, duh, that's why it's a mistake. You're not supposed to make that jump, blah blah blah. But yeah, no, if you come in here, it's quite obvious that it is on purpose because
You, me, pickle pea. Me, bumperum.
if this was not on purpose, why would they let you have access to the crows both on the roof and here? Why wouldn't this just be a floor? You know what I mean? There's no other reason to come in here. Like, you know what I mean? To talk to them. Why would you come in here to talk to them unless you didn't have access to the ladder? Anyway, it makes perfect sense to me. I think this is just their way of rewarding you for doing a hard jump. And if you're able to do that kind of jump, they probably know you've played these games before and can deal with a slight advantage at the beginning without it affecting much. Yeah, that ring gives you more souls. Depicts a serpent that could have been, but never was, a dragon. The symbol of avarice, greed. Okay, who do we talk to here? By the way, I have subtitles on, but if you're playing this yourself, I highly, highly recommend that you don't put subtitles on. You'll have to focus on what they say a lot more, you'll pay a lot more attention to what they're saying, you'll notice a lot more about what they're saying. Anyway, I think it's the way to play.
Pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me, as is thy wont. No?
Shrine handmaid. If you want to play multiplayer, you'll want this, and maybe this, if you want a lot of people. Yeah, that's all I really buy here. Maybe the torch. You only need to buy one in this game, which is good.
Ashen One, be sure to bring more souls.
You know I will, babe.
Well, a newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust. A toilsome journey, I wager. You'll require good arms.
I think he's making fun of me.
I am a smith.
Oops.
Such is my purpose. Weapons and
Anyway, he just tells you that you can repair stuff and infuse stuff. He doesn't actually say anything cool. But if he does give you this, hurrah! You can allot your Estus here. The Ashen is used for your focus points or magic, depending on what you are. I'm just gonna go all yellow Estus for now.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see that.
Alright. We are done with that stuff. If you press R3, you can get into a simplified mode here where you can use these without getting kicked out of your menu. If you do it this way, you will be kicked out. And alternatively, you can do it even faster by just selling them. Because it doesn't do the crushing animation, so you can just sell them right away. And it gives you the same amount.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one. I am a firekeeper. I tend to the flame. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end, I am at thy side. Ashen One, To be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how, Ashen One. Bring me souls, plucked from their vessels. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls. Farewell, Ashen One. May the flames guide thee.
Oh, I meant to bow back at her, but oh well.
Another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we are talking true legends with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
He's a cheery one, eh? Anyway, let's talk about what he's talking about for a second. No unkindled can truly ever claim the embers that burn within a champion's bosom, which is precisely what makes their yearning for warmth so keen. Wait a second. Gain the strength of flame. Okay, with the strength of fire, the summoning signs of unkindled become visible, and seekers of embers can be summoned to join in cooperation. Okay. Frig, I thought there was more lore on this about the unkindled. Oh well.
Ashen One, produce the coiled sword at the bonfire. The mark of ash will guide thee to the land of the lords. To Lothric, where the homes of the lords converge.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good... Oh! Whoops. Sorry. I think that's a pretty good spot to stop there. I'll just light this up, and we'll start the next episode in Lothric. Well, the High Wall of Lothric. So yeah, I'm Adam, and see you next time.